Skipworth. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to AAA. Good to be in New Orleans. It's more like a major league town. I'm sure you're happy to be here.
Definitely. Came from Jacksonville, so another mid-market town, but obviously New Orleans. So far, the few days that we've been here has been great. First night we were in, went down to Bourbon, walked around, kind of saw the sights, ate at a really good restaurant. Ballpark's beautiful so far. It's been good.
Your expectations, I know for yourself, are high. The organizations are high, too. When you're a first-round investment, then clearly that's an opportunity to make yourself seen and make yourself heard eventually.
I definitely agree with everything you just said. It's about that point in my career that it's time to just play development-wise over. Now it's just about going out every day and performing.
From the standpoint of AAA, you expect anything significantly different than what you encountered last year in AA?
Yes and no. Obviously, it's unforeseen waters. I've never been here before. It's going to take a few times to maybe see kind of how, if the game is a little bit different than AA. But like Haas said in our meeting, it's about winning here. So it's about going out and just playing the game, knowing the pitching staff, making good decisions and playing hard.
Miami's a good pitcher's park, big yard. This is a pretty big yard, too, pretty good pitcher's park, especially when it gets to summer and the year gets heavy here.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Everybody said, the ball doesn't fly here, especially compared to a lot of the other PCL cities. They said it's definitely a pitcher's park here. And even in the game and BP so far, the ball really doesn't carry here too well.
Yeah, hitter's league, but a pitcher's park, so yes. Not so bad for you there, right?
No, and that'll help. Half my job is controlling the pitching staff, so obviously when we're at home, we're going to try to take advantage of that.
You can only control what you can control, but you look at opportunity, and with the Marlins taking a totally different tack this year than they did last year, when they were a veteran club trying to win immediately, it would seem that there's opportunity here if people perform well.
Definitely agree with that. But like you said, the only thing you control is what's directly in front of you, how you go about your business on a daily basis of preparing yourself for the game and playing, and you have to leave the player move stuff up to the front office and like that. If you just go out and give yourself a good opportunity on a daily basis, good things will happen, whether it's here or they always say, there's 29 other teams. But like you said, they've completely changed gears from last year going, with a high payroll. This year they completely slash it and they've gone to, young and cheap, if you want to say that.
Last but not least, talk about your pitching repertoire. What do you throw, and velocity as well?
Actually, I don't pitch.
Yeah, I know what you're playing. I know.
But are you talking about the starting five that we have?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, going over. We'll have Turner, Kohler, and Hand at the top of that. Those three, along with Eli and Mitch Talbot, who are some older veteran guys. The big thing with the top three is getting them to pound the strike zone. They have great stuff, and really go after the guys. And then Eli and Talbot at the back end, are just pure pitchers, anything in any count. So it's just about getting those guys to pound the strike zone and go from there.
How many of them have you worked with before?
All five before. Some more than others, getting a feel for the new guys in spring training like Turner and Talbot, Eli, Kohler, and Hand I've caught many times before.
Thank you.
Yep.
Best of luck.
You got it. Thank you.
Okay, man.